Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Outer Rim Cantina. My name's Alan and today I am back for another episode of my Star Wars The Old Republic Jedi Knight playthrough. So, we just finished Chapter 1 of Jax Novan's story. In the last episode, we confronted Darth Angral above Tython and we were able to defeat him before he was able to use his Desolator superweapon to destroy the Jedi homeworlds. And we also got to see the effects, I guess, of Kira being a child of the Emperor. The Emperor was able to take over her body for a little bit, so we did have to fight her, but through sheer willpower, Kira was able to overcome the Emperor, and she is now free of his influence, so we no longer have to worry about Kira possibly being some sort of Sith spy, because she's pretty good now, and she's basically proven herself as a Jedi, and also she's given the rank of Jedi Knight by Satele Shan and the Jedi Council that we also witnessed in the last episode. Unfortunately, even though Jax here was the one to defeat Darth Angral and save the entirety of Tython, the Jedi Order, and probably also the Republic, and, also track down all those missing super weapons, he still didn't get the rank of Master, but, it is what it is, so we just gotta press on with our lives. But before we jump into Chapter 2, which we are going to start in this episode, let's go ahead and have a chat with Kira, and then I think we have we do have a little conversation option with T7, so let's go ahead and talk to both of our companions.
Ever since our dance with Darth Angral, I felt different. Good different. No more Emperor in my head. Sick creep was dragging me down, holding me back. Being free from that? Nifty.
What the Emperor did to you was wrong, and he'll never do it again.
All that time he stole. Years I could have been me. Sad thing is, there's plenty more people out there still under the Emperor's thumb.
The Emperor won't be enslaving anyone for much longer. That's a promise.
I'll give you this. You're consistently on task. We've still got a galaxy to save. Let's get back to it. Know what gets me? Wasting all our time blowing up bad guys. Imagine how much better the galaxy would be if we focused on helping the needy, not fighting Sith.
I wouldn't mind a nice, long vacation with someone special.
Noted. But after that? It's time Jedi got political. Letting senators run the Republic? Not working out. We get the big picture, have the power to make things better. We should have control. Tell me I'm wrong.
There's a good reason Jedi stay out of politics. We can't afford to compromise our ideals.
What if the Republic's how it is because the Jedi won't take charge? What if a little compromise is exactly what's needed? No point running for office until the war's over. Let's go win it already. This is a nice ship. Shame we don't spend more time here. Always up to our neck in bad guys, finding new ones to beat up. Fun, but not relaxing.
If you're feeling exhausted, Jedi meditation will clear your mind and replenish your energy.
Sit around pretending not to think.
Wait, no, hold on. Wrong conversation option. My bad.
This is a nice ship. Always up to...
Destroying Sith is my favorite way to unwind.
It's restful for them too. Permanently. You know what they say about all work and no play. We could use a hobby or something.
I can't recommend any hobbies, but I could help you with or something.
About time. Starting to think that kiss was a fluke. Glad we finally got that out of the way. Whoever set all the funds in the anticipation was just lazy.
I don't know about you, but I feel a lot more relaxed.
Told you we needed a hobby. Now we have reason to come back to the ship more often. Convenient.
Alright, there we go. finally got a little action with Kira there, and now increased her influence to 14. Apparently, I did not realize it was that high, but hey, there you go. Alright, so now let's talk to T7 and find out more about Shafu, probably.
You wanted to talk? Come clean, T7. I need to know what's going on. Why did you try to hide your relationship with Shafu? Shafu may have been a slaver, but he changed his ways. At his heart, he was a decent person. Master Zalo saw that, and so did you.
Alright, I guess that was the only conversation with T7. Increase his rank to, or influence rank to 11. Now, I guess we are ready to start off Chapter 2 of Jax's story here. So, without further ado, let's just jump right into it.
The Force is with you, now and always.
Master Orgus?
His power is growing. Only you can stop him. You must go to Tatooine.
Stop who? Why Tatooine?
A starship crashed in a desert canyon. Use the Force. Find it.
Who were you talking to? The holocom's not even on.
This is crazy, but Master Orgus was standing right there. He spoke to me.
He's not alive like that, T7. Master Quix once told me powerful Jedi can live on through the Force after they die. Not a social call, then. What did Master Orgus say to you?
There's a crashed starship in a canyon on Tatooine. I can almost see it in my head.
Then hold that thought. Next stop, Tatooine.
Alright, well, I guess we gotta listen to the Force Ghost and go to Tatooine. But hey, it's a good thing that Master Orgus isn't, like, dead, I guess. So, you know, you gotta look at the silver lining here. Technically, he is a Force Ghost and has become one with the Force, and everything is just peachy. But of course, now he's telling us to go to a desert planet in the middle of nowhere to apparently find some random ship. So, this can either be good or bad, but, you know, probably going to be good. So, let's just get out there and find the ship, and since I kind of sort of remember where it is from the last time I played this, the Jedi Knight story, but also kind of not, so I will pause the recording and be back when we actually find the ship. So, BRB. Alright, so here we are at the Jedi Knight phase where this crashed ship is apparently located, and for those of you that don't know, it's just right over here, kind of next to Outpost Largona. So, pretty much the strat, I guess the better strat would be to just speeder travel over to this outpost and then just walk all the way around over here, and then you will eventually find it. Of course, I'm dumb and didn't do that, and I speedered over to the Dravade outpost and then rode my mount speeder thing all the way over here and, you know, did it the long way because I'm kind of dumb. So there's that. But now, hello, Mr. Noxious Rill, you, my friend, are going to be big dead. Just like that. And wow, I took a lot of damage from that, apparently. Anyways, also, off camera, I decided to reorganize my hotbar and abilities down here, so it hopefully makes a little bit more sense for what I'm doing. I put my charge up ability there on the end, and then have all of my sword abilities in the same spot right here, and then have my jump ability right there, and then these are all of my this is a force ability to kind of knock out a target, and then those other two on the top are on the top right are multi enemy abilities. So the jump and slam, and then the saber whirl thing, and then on the bottom are all of my interruptive abilities and also my power-ups. And that's that, I guess. And then eventually I will have to make another section on my hotbar for the power-up abilities, because I will get so many other physical abilities. And actually, I just remembered one thing I forgot to do off camera was apply 2 new utility points here. So let me see if I can do that one right quick while I'm waiting to heal. Let's see, increased damage dealt by rebuke by 15%, increased damage reduction by 2%, and let's rebuild 2 centering when attacked. Actually, you know what? Nah, I'll worry about that off camera because it's not terribly important for the story stuff. So there is no real reason for me to do that. For right now, that is. I will eventually get to it later, but not right now. Oh yeah, and I also got a new lightsaber throwing ability right there, the dispatch, which I can use to kill him. So there we go. Mr. Sith, where is the third one? I think he's down over this ridge or something, if I recall correctly. And let's find out. Oh, yep, there he is. Hello, Mr. Sith Harrower. You are ugly and need to die. Please and thank you. Oh, what? Why did it... Okay, why did it target Kira? I'm dumb. Also, I misclicked one of my power-ups. Oh, well. And it's not letting me interrupt his ability there. Interesting. There we go. Alright. Dealt with them. Now we get to talk to Jomar Chull. Or Cull, apparently. And, oh, there he is, hiding in the corner.
I know your face. The one who defeated Darth Angral. The hero of Tython.
That's Heroes of Tython. I fought Darth Angral too.
My mission was a secret. No one knew where I was. How did you find me?
First tell me about these Sith. They're like nothing I've encountered before.
Abominations of the dark side. The Emperor's personal assassins. Under the circumstances, I think we had better contact my superiors. I'd almost repaired my holo before the Sith ambushed me.
Jomar, where are you?
Masters, I completed my mission, but Sith assassins shot down my vessel over Tatooine. The hero of Tython just rescued me. An impossible coincidence.
The Force wants our mission to succeed, Master Satya. This is proof.
I knew he was the nexus of our fates, but events are transpiring faster than I foresaw.
You foresaw this? Then tell me what's happening.
This is not the time or place for such revelations.
Jomar, a medical shuttle is en route. Before it arrives, give your rescuer the sensor logs you recorded.
Bring us those logs immediately. We'll explain everything when you're on Typhon.
This burden is now yours. Guard it with your life. Go. Hurry.
This area is dangerous. I'll stay until the medical shuttle arrives.
What I've given you cannot wait. We'll meet again on Tython. May the Force be with you.
Alright, well, apparently we got some super secret stuff to take back to the Jedi Council. So let's just go ahead and do that, I guess. And we can just quick travel back to Anchorhead to save myself some time. And also, I was going to mention that the armor set that Jomar Chol, whatever his name is, that Jomar, I'm just going to call him Jomar because I can actually pronounce that name, is pretty dope. And I think I've seen it on the cartel market before, but not like recently. It's, like I said, a really dope armor set that I wish I could get, but I don't think it's available anymore because they rotate the items on the cartel market out fairly frequently. So if you see a really cool armor set that you want, you kind of need to grab it while it's there. And I actually did that with both this armor set that I'm wearing, the Valiant Jedi Set. I actually found it on the cartel market on sale for like 600 coins like a couple months ago. So that's when I went ahead and picked this one up. That was before I actually created this character. I still kind of knew I was going to make a new Jedi Knight character and come up with the whole backstory and everything for him, so I went ahead and picked up that armor on another character and then just transferred it over to this one to use. And also, I've been spending a lot of cartel coins on other armors just because there's been a lot of really cool armors on the market lately, and a lot of my character RP, because I kind of have RP stuff going for even the characters that I make just for my personal enjoyment when I'm playing the game and not recording it or anything, and a lot of that revolves around like what outfits they're wearing and like how the outfits kind of coincide with the different story chapters or just the different events or milestones that that come up as you're playing through not just the base game class story, but then also all of the expansions. But anyways, that's enough of that. So let's just go ahead and travel to Tython and turn in this super secret thingy that Mr. I already forgot his name. Jokul, something with a J, with cool armor. That guy, something he gave me that is apparently very, very important, that I just happened to find because the Force Ghost of my dead master randomly popped up in my ship and told me to go to Tatooine, so here we are.
I brought the sensor logs, Master SWTOR.
I'm sure you have many questions. Master Tol Braga will answer them.
It's good to finally meet you in person. They say you're the greatest Jedi the Order has seen in generations. I believe the Force has guided you to me. Together, we'll defeat the Empire.
It's about time someone on this council got serious about this war.
Still impatient as ever. You're sure about this one, Braga?
I'm organizing a top-secret strike team of our best and brightest, Jedi who don't know the meaning of failure. Twice, you've saved the Jedi Order from destruction. Balmorra and Darth Angel were formidable opponents. Now I ask you to confront the ultimate evil and help me capture the Sith Emperor.
Wouldn't it be easier to kill the Emperor?
If the opportunity presents itself, we shouldn't hesitate.
Killing the Emperor only creates a power vacuum. My plan will end the Sith Empire forever. There's an ancient fortress orbiting the Imperial homeworld, Dromund Kaas. It's hidden by a powerful cloaking device.
The Emperor rules his people from this cloaked fortress. Not even the highest-ranking Sith can find him.
But we're going to locate that fortress, get inside it, and seize the Emperor.
If there's a way to achieve these goals, we must find it.
We've already made great strides toward our objective.
The man you saved on Tatooine scouted the Dromund Kaas system. His sensor logs will help us plan this assault.
We'll plot a hyperspace route through the Imperial Navy's defenses. Slip right past them.
Other members of my strike team are uncovering ways to pierce the cloaking device and defeat the security around the Emperor's fortress. I could use your expertise on Balmorra. The Empire and Republic are at war there, and the fighting has endangered our mission.
My ship's ready for departure. Tell your people, I'm on my way.
We've placed great responsibility on you, but I know you won't fail us.
Contact your fellow strike team member Warren Sidoro when you reach Balmorra. He'll explain the mission. We're going to save the galaxy. May the Force be with us.
Alright, so, I guess we're going to fight the Emperor now. It's kind of funny how, like, in a lot of these Star Wars stories, like, just the will of the Force is kind of the biggest scapegoat, for having to not explain things very well. Like, I mean, there's no real reason that, Jax is the one that can take on the Emperor, right? Like, or there's no real reason that's set up in the prologue or the first chapter of the Jedi Knight story, right? So, I mean, just saying that the Force has chosen him to be the one to fight and defeat / kill the Emperor is, I mean, kind of the easy way out, but, I mean, also, it's Star Wars, and there's magic space wizards, so either way, it kind of makes sense. But anyways, let's pop on over to Balmorra and start things off. I guess this episode will be kind of long, because this only took about, that little intro only took about 20 minutes, right? So we're just going to continue on and hopefully beat Balmorra in the first episode, because that double XP event is still going on right now, and I'll shut up.
Master Braga told me you were coming. Warren Sidoru, a pleasure. I'm grateful for your assistance. The situation is growing desperate. The Republic picked an unfortunate time to drive the Empire off Balmorra. It's made our team's mission that much harder.
Every world we take from the Empire brings us one step closer to victory.
True, but I hope to achieve our goal with minimal violence. That's hard to do in a war zone. Balmorra is home to the largest weapon manufacturing plants in the galaxy. Half the munitions used in the last war originated on this world. The Empire develops horrific new instruments of destruction here. Balmorra's creations have killed countless innocents.
All that terrible power in the hands of the Sith. We can't let them keep it.
I appreciate the sentiment, but be mindful of our mission. We're here for one particular item. We've learned the Empire has a cloaking device prototype at one of Balmorra's advanced weapon factories. It's the same technology hiding the Emperor's fortress. If we obtain that cloaking device prototype, we can understand how it works, develop a way to see through it.
How did the Empire develop cloaking device technology?
They didn't. Intelligence indicates the prototype is alien in design. Possibly Rakata or Gree. Finding the cloaking device prototype is almost impossible thanks to the invasion. We need experienced native guides to sort through the chaos. Balmorra has a well-established civilian resistance. Their spy network's knowledge of the Empire would be invaluable.
Your tone indicates there's a complication.
War breeds chaos, chaos breeds confusion, and confusion breeds mistrust. Unfortunately, the Resistance doesn't trust the Republic. Despite my best negotiations, they remain uncooperative.
Can't say I blame them. The Empire's driven us off this planet twice already, leaving the Resistance holding the bag.
Republic Command just intercepted a distress call. A Resistance medical facility is about to be overrun. I'd go, but an Imperial armor column's in my way. I need you to save that medical facility.
I'll break that siege. Where am I going?
I'm sending the medical facility's location. I don't know what you'll be facing there, but do whatever you must to save the Resistance fighters. I'll meet you there as soon as I can. May the Force be with you.
Alright, gotta go save some Resistance fighters, I guess. But yeah, as I was saying before the cutscene, it is still double XP in SWTOR, so if you are playing between now, this is kind of sort of the end of September, I think the double XP event will be running until about mid-October, because the event lasts about a month, and it's been going for a week or two at the time of recording this, I think. So again, if you're watching this at about the time it's been released or in September of 2020, then log on to SWTOR and start the double XP event, because it is a great way to explore all or just any of the class stories, and to, you know, be able to level any characters that you've already made and all of that sort of stuff. It's just super fun. You should definitely check it out, and that is all of the product placement I am going to do in this episode, at least. But I do indeed love the double XP events, because that is how I was able to get my legendary player status. Was from the last double XP event that I did over the summer, that allowed me to play like most of the stories that I hadn't played before. I think when I did, when the last double XP event rolled around, I had only actually done the Jedi Knight story and the Sith Warrior story to completion, and I think I had like a couple of characters that I had already like made up, for like a consular and maybe like a bounty hunter or something, but never actually like finished or got very far in either of those stories. So the double XP event allowed me to go in and complete all 8 class stories and get to experience all of their goodness. And every story, regardless of what people say, people can have, you know, their own opinions, of course, but for the most part, every single class story in SWTOR is great, and you should definitely experience all of them because they all offer something different. Although I will say that you should definitely save the Imperial agent story for last, simply because that story ties in a lot of elements of the 7 other class stories across both the Empire and Republic, so definitely do that one last. You will find it the most enjoyable. But now, ooh, hello Mr. Colicoid. You are very ugly and disgusting, and you probably smell. Oh, let me blow this one up. And hello, Mr. Buggy Booze. You guys are going to have to die. Please and thank you. And am I going to have to go in and clear out the rest of this bunker or not? Because Doc is right here, so let's find out.
The Jedi bought us some time. Get our wounded to the secure area. Move it! I'm the chief medic. Just call me Doc. You and your gorgeous friend cleared a nice path, but we can't leave. Got a whole nest of colicoids massing to attack.
What are these colicoids?
Things that eat you. I've got dozens of wounded here. Hope you're not one of those junior Jedi.
Do we have to save him too?
I'll head for the secure area and stabilize casualties. Here they come!
Oh yeah, so that answers that question. I do indeed have to defend the rest of this base from the colicoid attack. Of course, they aren't just gonna make it easy on me and have it be right here. Nope, I gotta go in here deeper into this place myself and take on the bugs. These disgusting, like I said, probably very smelly bugs. But on the bright side, I can take their stuff and then sell it for credits.
The colicoids will eat us alive if the tunnels stay open. You can collapse them with your Jedi tricks, right?
Yep, my Jedi tricks will save the day. Don't you worry. I will save everyone as I usually do. And why didn't you aggro me, my friend? Were you just like chilling over here? You were just vibing, not wanting to be bothered by anybody? I get that, man. I get that. Alright, let's collapse this tunnel. Alright, and what? Did you respawn on me? Did you just respawn on me? Seriously? Well, you died too. Alright. Got both of them. Looks like there's another tunnel. Alright, meow.
Colicoids are burrowing in the med lab. I could use a little help here.
Yeah, I'm working on it, dude. Calm down. Everything will be peachy. Just gotta be patient, my guy. One thing at a time, you know? Ah, hello. You are not supposed to do that. But you now die because you're annoying and I hate you. Thank you. Now get this one over here, and I think what I'm gonna start doing in with these story missions is actually attacking all of the enemies inside it. Okay, come on, can use an ability, you fucking idiot! Jesus Christ! I was just sitting there taking damage, not using an ability. God, I forgot how annoying the Sentinel class actually is when compared to playing other, like, even other DPS classes. Like, the Sentinel and also the Marauder class for the Sith Warrior are, like, kind of annoying. With the whole, like, force power buildup you gotta do to actually be able to use attacks, it's just, you know, a tad bit infuriating sometimes. Alright, let me heal up before I attack these guys up here. But what I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by the bugs was that what I'm going to start doing is completely clearing out all of these story areas of enemies, just because since I'm not doing the side quests or the planetary quests because of the double XP event, I do want to get as much XP and also credits as I can to save up for later, just, you know, in case I want to buy something or, you know, whatever, because also traveling costs money, like traveling from planet to planet, right? So, alright, I think we cleared it. So yeah, I'm gonna start fighting all the enemies in all of the story areas from now on.
Hey, look at that. We are alive. Nice work.
A lot of wounded here. You're the only doctor?
Honey, I do the work of 10 medics, and that's on a bad day. I don't know what genius picked a colloquoid breeding ground for our medical facility, but we need to evacuate quick. Problem is, my critical patients are too fragile to move, and the Empire stole my trauma kits.
I won't let the Empire endanger your people's lives. How can I get what you need?
Our scouts say the Imperials sent my trauma kits to their frontline troops on the plains nearby. The depots will be heavily guarded, but I'm sure you'll figure something out. Just hurry. These people don't have much time.
Alright, guess we gotta go recover some trauma kits then. Actually, where is that? Because that might be in a separate area. Yeah, it is in a separate area that I gotta take the speeder to get to. So I will pause the recording and bring it back when I've collected all of the trauma kits. Alright, so I got all of the trauma kits that Doc wanted, and that actually didn't take as long as I thought. Honestly, it took longer getting there than it actually did to collect all of the trauma kits, but I just skipped over all of that stuff because it was kind of boring, and now we're back in the Balmorra hospital, ready to give Doc the kits.
I got as many trauma kits as I could find.
The Imperials won't miss them. Our boys shoot to kill.
Apologies for being late. My detour around those Imperial forces took longer than expected.
You'd have been here on time if you'd have blasted through those Imperials.
Better to leave the enemy ignorant than confirm its fears. Our success depends on maintaining secrecy. You've done well saving this facility and its patients. The Resistance has already agreed to help us find the cloaking device prototype.
The super advanced gadget you're after? The Resistance can narrow down its location, but we need access to the enemy's computer network. The only connection point is at Sobrik, which is covered in Imperial forces. Troop legions, walkers, heavy bombers. Fun place.
I'll find a way in there if I have to take on the whole Imperial army.
A frontal assault. Suicide? Place is covered in ray shields.
I believe we can diminish the Imperial forces without firing a shot. The Empire has several comm relays around Sobrik tied to other Imperial strongholds. An early warning system.
Great. When we attack, they can summon more troops to kill us.
Or we make the Imperials think we're attacking their other strongholds. We'll infiltrate those comm relays, upload fake alerts, and siphon away Sobrik's defenders, leaving it vulnerable.
I doubt the Empire leaves its comm relays unguarded.
The comm relays are protected by advanced Imperial war droids. Very fast, extremely deadly. I'm no longer quick enough to defeat those war droids. But you are.
Then the Resistance can raid the Empire's computer network. We'll figure out where they've stashed that whatchamacallit you want.
Use this datapad on the comm relays to upload the fake emergency signals. I'll find a good vantage spot to watch Sobrik and keep you informed of our progress. Be careful out there.
Alright, well, I guess we're gonna go, ambush some Imperials then. And, ooh, new lightsaber that I can't use. Or don't want to use more accurately. And I doubt we're gonna get a main hand saber for this, because as I was talking about in the last episode, I want some Sithy looking lightsabers for some cutscene stuff that happens later in the story, and this is definitely not Sithy looking. So why is it black in the the preview image, right? But then you actually look at it on a character and then it's gold, and also or like bronze, but not like a pleasant color like this lightsaber that I'm actually using. Weird, but alright, so let's go attack some broadcast camps, shall we? Alright, so here we are at the first camp or broadcast station, whatever this thing is called, and now we get to murder Imperials. My favorite pastime, as or Jax's favorite pastime, I should say, as he expressed in his conversation with Kira at the beginning of the episode.
Just as I hoped, the Empire mobilized an entire armored battalion. Keep up the good work, my friend.
Alright, you'll love to see it. We're not going to bother fighting those guys that may or may not spawn, and just focus on trying to get this stuff done and hope we can slip right past this droid here without him doing something like that, and or knocking us off our speeder completely. Cool. Let me back up a little bit so I can get a leap on this dude and then put him out of his misery like that. Now hop back on the speeder and actually get over here to the camp, because I gotta go into Sobrik, right? So I think I need to... Let's go after this one first, and then the other one that's actually leading into Sobrik. That would make the most sense, right? And why can't I do my lightsaber throw? I think I have to have like focus or something built up to do the saber throw first. Let me loot these corpses and take their hard-earned credits, because they definitely won't be needing them anymore. And
The Imperials are exceeding my expectations. Sobrik's forces have been cut by almost 2/3. Keep up the pressure.
Will do, Mr. Bossman. I guess he's technically would be considered my boss. Possibly, probably, I would think. Oh, everybody's already dead up here. Sweet. Now we can just get this last one with no problems at all. You'll love to see it. Cool, cool, cool. Let's answer the holocom.
Perfect. Sobrik's defenses have been reduced to the bare minimum. The resistance team is heading in. I think it's best if you follow and keep an eye on them. Too much is riding on this mission.
I'll make sure our allies come back alive.
The resistance team identified a vehicle depot as their best access point to the Imperial computer system. Transmitting the grid coordinates now. I'll continue monitoring Sobrik. If I see trouble, I'll alert you immediately. Keep our new friends safe. Over and out.
Alright, will do. I'll try my best to keep our new friends, that's what they are, I guess, technically friends, safe and lag. Okay, hello. Come on. I didn't realize loading in Sobrik was this resource heavy, but apparently it is. Alright, are we smoothed out? There we go. Cool, cool, cool. Now let's try and get around these dudes. Although I also have a sneak ability that I guess I could use. Actually, yeah, let's try out the sneak ability.
Sobrik, what it lacks in ambience,
Nice.
it makes up for in hospitality.
And our Jedi Knight phase is right over here, and cool, we can just sneak past all of the Imperials just like that. What do you know? Cool. Where's Doc? Is he up here? I think he's up here. But not up there, up there, up here, up here. Cool. Nope, too far away.
Have you accessed the Imperial network?
Already downloaded everything. We were leaving when the Imperial medical transport landed for refueling. Avers and his men opened fire.
Balmorran scum! Murderers! My men are dying. We'll never reach the med center now.
You just made my season, imp. Bet you've got some choice gear on that transport.
Greedy vermin! These soldiers were defending Balmorra!
The only thing Balmorra needs defending from is you.
Still, they're dying. We can't just stand by and watch.
Do you read? Colicoid nests stirred up by fighting. Waves of them headed for Sobrik's outskirts. Leave now or you'll be surrounded.
Colicoids? They'll rip us apart! Every man for himself! Move!
We can't flee! Those beasts will kill us!
I don't abandon wounded men, even Imperials. Then again, being eaten wasn't on my agenda for today. I can save these soldiers if someone keeps the colicoids off me.
We can't save everyone. The Imperials will have to fend for themselves.
Take these medkits. They might help.
Spare us your charity. We'll die with honor.
Leaving here would be a lot easier if there was another transport. Actually, I did see a speeder bike outside. Only seats one.
I'll find my own way out, Doc. The speeder bike is yours.
Thanks. Your pal. Your friend Warren's at these coordinates. I'll meet you there. Good luck.
Alright, there we go. Now we got a rendezvous with Warren. But yeah, I didn't want to pick the dark side option there because although Jax does hate Imperials, I feel like just flat out murder, which, you know, would be the dark side option, would be still a little bit too dark for Jax to do, since he's still technically he is a light side Jedi, so picking the dark side option there would be a little too much. But I'm gonna go quick travel to Moraine and then take the speeder from there up to wherever it is that we actually have to go, instead of walking there and taking up a whole bunch of time, when I can just bounce between these two points or quick travel thingies, whatever they're called, and take the speeder. And this actually is not where I intended to go, but it still works, so it is what it is. But whatever, we're here now. Hello, Mr. Warren. How are you doing this fine afternoon?
Glad to see everyone made it back safely.
Tell that to the Imperials we abandoned. Their colicoid dinner buffet.
Those Imperials wouldn't have hesitated to feed us to the colicoids.
Doesn't matter. We left wounded people to die.
Every loss of life diminishes the Force. That's why our mission must not fail. This is Nicholan Cord, one of the top resistance leaders. He analyzed the data we obtained from Sobrik, found us a lead.
One of our spies was captured weeks ago, attempting to steal what might be the Empire's cloaking device project. The data revealed where she's being held.
How long has the Resistance known about the cloaking device?
Long enough. It became an object of interest for obvious reasons. We believe she's inside an Imperial tactical operations base. Heavily fortified, protected by a regiment of troops.
Well, that's where I come in.
Colonel Finley commands the Republic's 5th Expeditionary Force. He's agreed to assist our operation.
Trouble is, if that Tech Op space crew sees my troops marching in, they'll close the blast shields. Those shut, there's no getting them open.
My weapon can cut through anything, even a blast shield.
No time. If the enemy summons reinforcements while we're stuck outside, we'd be trapped.
One of you Jedi could slip inside, disable the blast shields before they close, then the base would be ours.
We'd have to distract that Imperial regiment, create an opening.
My troops provide quite a distraction.
The Resistance must be part of this. Our spy won't talk if I'm not there.
I'll escort the Resistance. That leaves you to penetrate the base and deactivate those blast shields ahead of our arrival.
Get your forces ready, Colonel. We leave immediately.
I can guarantee an enthusiastic response. I'll prepare my forces to move out.
That resistance leader. Let's keep an eye on him. His spy is the key to our victory, and he knows it. Get inside the Empire's base and deactivate those blast shields. We'll be waiting for your signal.
Cool, so let's just go wreck an Imperial base, I guess. And like I said, I'm trying to finish up Balmorra in this one episode, which it looks like it's gonna make it kinda long, but it is what it is. I would rather have one really long episode than have to have a short episode and or just like stop this episode when, you know, I'm like right in the middle of all of the Balmorra stuff. Okay, so yeah, I'm actually extremely dumb, and the holo terminal that I needed to get to was actually up here in whatever base this is, the Gornth Outpost, which is the base that I arrived in the first place. So I went down there back to Sobrik for literally no reason at all. So moral of the story, I'm kind of stupid. But anyways, let's get into this cutscene, shall we?
Bad news, my friend. The Empire just landed heavy war droids in the region. Hunter-killers. The droids are patrolling the territory between you and the objective. If they detect you heading for that Imperial base, they'll raise an alert. We can't risk the base's blast shields closing before you get there. You'll have to disable those war droids quickly.
If I destroy the war droids, the enemy will know I'm coming.
They'll just assume it's an attack on the war droids. By the time they realize your true objective, it'll be too late. I'm sending the latest reconnaissance data on the war droids' positions. Eliminate them and continue on to the Imperial base.
Never a dull moment. We should visit war zones more often.
There, you have the data. Be careful. Over and out.
Alright, well, that's good to know. We just got to blast some war droids now, which are cool. They are literally all the way over there. God damn it. Alright, well, looks like it's going to take me exactly forever to reach them. So, I will be back once we destroyed the droids, I guess. So, BRB. Alright, so we have disabled all of the war droids now. That took a bit longer than it probably should have, because right as I was about to fight the last one, somebody jumped down and aggroed it and then instantly died from fall damage. So that one didn't end up counting for the mission objective, even though I was the one that did all of the damage and killed it. But it is what it is. Now we have to disable the primary blast shield, which is in here, looks like. So let's go ahead and fight all these boyos. Like so, and then I would fight you like that. And last but not least is you, Mr. Tactical Operations Security. You are now dead, just like all of your friends. And last but not least, all these boyos. Alright, come on. I don't... God, again, sometimes the auto-targeting just ends up not targeting the right person. And it throws me off every time it does that, but whatever. Is there going to be a cutscene here? Yes. Alright, well, I guess I didn't really need to hide the camera for that, but it is what it is. So, now disable the secondary blast shield, which is this way, so we get to cut down more imps. So, here we go. Jax's favorite pastime. Alright, and I wish I could use the saber throw anytime without having to charge up a certain amount of stacks to actually get it, because that's kind of annoying. but it is what it is. And also, as I said earlier, I am going to start defeating or fighting all of the enemies in a given story area simply because oh, well, this is actually where we have to go. Alright, well, that takes care of that, I guess, but also simply because I want to get as much XP as I possibly can, and also credits, because I'm not doing the side quests or the planetary quests because of the double XP event, and I don't believe there's any imps in here. Nope. Alright, cool. We can move on and fight this big boy assault droid. But yeah, so that's why I'm trying my best to fight every Imperial and cut them all down, because A, Jax hates Imperials, and B, I just, you know, want the experience and the credits for it. So it serves a dual purpose. Oh, there's one alive. Well, that's rude. There we go. And also, fighting all these enemies gives me, lets me, what am I trying to think of? Lets me level up faster, too. So even though there's double XP, if I'm fighting all of these people, I get to level myself up faster, and also get better armor and such, like that. And since I'm below 50%, or almost there, I'm gonna go and heal and fight this tactical operations trooper before I take out the tertiary blast shield, which I think is the last one, or the last blast shield. I can't remember if there was a fourth one or not. I guess we'll find out then. Alright.
Warren, I've disabled the base's blast shields. It's wide open for you.
Oh, I guess that was the last one.
Almost there, but Colonel Finley detects a reactor surge coming from the base. Looks like the base commander initiated a self-destruct sequence. You don't have much time to stop it. Shut down all the security consoles in there as fast as you can. Hurry!
Well, that's not good. That's not good at all. Alright, so we got to stop the reactor meltdown, I guess. Oh, hello, Mr. Imperials. You guys are in my way and are being extremely rude, and you need to stop that and die, like so. I'll let Kira take care of that guy. Oh, he has looties on his body, which we will take. And are you guys the last ones in here? Oh, well, there's a boss over there, apparently. And again, why did you auto-target the dude that I can't even see? Like, I just took so much damage because it auto-targeted a dude that I couldn't see. Like, why? Why does the auto-targeting do this to me? I do not understand, and I do not like it. And it needs to stop, because it's dumb. And I hate it. And let's go after Boss Man.
Done.
You're done. Yes, indeedly do. Cool. I really should probably bind my kick button. I should bind the my interrupt button to an actual key on my keyboard. That would probably make my life so much easier, but I don't do that because I'm stubborn. But also, like, having a straight up just keybind for it would help me actually be able to hit the timings better than I do now. And Lord knows I need to hit those timings better, because my god, I'm so bad at it. But alright, here we go. And is there a cutscene? Yes.
Self-destruct aborted. The base is ours, Warren. Send in the troops.
Alright, now we gotta find metal, I guess. And does that include another... Is there any more people to fight in here? Oh yeah, apparently there is. Alright, but hopefully it won't take very long, so there's no real reason for me to bring back the face cam at this very second. So I will not do that, and instead I will jump on these guys, pounce on you, and defeat you, interrupt you, and finally kill you. And I thought Kira killed this guy. Oh no, there were two guys behind me. We killed one of them, but now the other one's dead too. So there you go. Alright, now I think our spy, yep, she's right in here. So there we go. Of course, I couldn't just open that door and already be here, because that would be too easy.
Doc, what are you doing here?
I'm busting you out, sweetheart. Where else would I be?
I'm sure the Imperials weren't kind to your friend. Make sure she's all right.
We thought we'd lost you, Metal.
She's healthy as ever. Life signs green across the board.
Why would a Resistance spy who was captured by the Empire weeks ago still be in perfect health?
An excellent observation. I doubt the Empire appreciated your attempted theft of its cloaking device technology.
I never laid my hands on it. The Empire shipped it off-world when the Republic invaded.
We all know that's a lie. The truth will come out, Metal. It's better if you reveal it.
When Nicolin hears the truth, he'll want to kill me. Promise you'll stop him.
No one will hurt you. Tell us everything.
Take it easy. Whatever this is, we'll work it out.
The Empire offered me a deal. Cooperate or die slowly. I told them everything about the Resistance. Names, locations, plans.
I knew it. The Empire has been slaughtering our people using your information!
Give them something they can use. Tell them about the cloaking device.
The Empire is studying it at the Balmorran Arms Factory. It's there, I promise.
What kind of security does this Balmorran arms factory have?
Their defense grid's the tightest on the planet. I got in, but I couldn't get out.
You know the price of betrayal.
Wait, she has enemy intelligence. She could be an asset.
Colonel Finley needs information on the Empire. You work for him now.
I'm sorry, Nicolin. I had no choice.
Metal was ours to punish. The Resistance will not forget this insult.
Neither will I. Thanks for saving her. I owe you.
The Balmorran Arms Factory is the Empire's biggest stronghold. Assaulting this base was one thing, but taking on that fortress...
I know that place inside out. Need a shortcut through that Rancor's den? I'm your man.
What would a medic know about a weapons factory?
Ran a hospital there when it was Resistance territory. I still know people inside.
His knowledge and expertise will come in handy. Take him with you.
Hey, if the Imperials attack with grenades, you can throw Doc on them.
Colonel Finley and I will coordinate a full offensive against the Empire. We'll clear you a path to the Balmorran Arms Factory. The rest is up to you. Get that cloaking device prototype at all costs. May the Force be with us.
Alright, well, you know, just gotta invade the Balmorran Arms Factory. Apparently the highest security level, security guarded place, whatever, on the entire planet. So that's good to know. Cool. And we're gonna leave Doc on healing because, of course, you know, he is a doctor, right? Alright, so we are now inside the Balmorran Arms Factory, and right here at the turbo lift controls for the research lab.
The turbo lift's locked down, but don't worry. Slicing Imperial security codes is a hobby of mine. Give me 2 secs. Uh-oh, someone's coming down the turbo lift. Get ready for a fight.
Doc, I thought the imps had killed you.
You too, Remy? How you making out, old fella?
Same as always. Pretend to cooperate with the Imperials and stab them in the back every chance I get.
The Empire's about to lose Balmorra. Start stabbing.
Don't have to tell me twice.
We're in a bind, pal. You know any way into the secure labs?
Sure. The imps put me on waste management. Gave me a data card to get in there. It's all yours. Thing is, there's guards every 2 meters in there.
That's why I travel with a Jedi, Remy.
Aren't you afraid the Imperials will blame you for this?
I have no plans to find out. Not after you opened me a nice, sweet path to freedom. Good luck.
Hello, are you there? It's Colonel Finley. We have a new problem. The Resistance has learned of Imperial research into weapons that use cloaking device technology. If the enemy can hide their missiles and bombs from detection, imagine the carnage.
Right now, I'm thinking of what we could do to the Empire's forces with that technology.
It could turn the tide of this war. You must recover all the Empire's research data on this project and deliver it to us.
There's bound to be a computer hub up there somewhere.
This may be our only opportunity. Do everything you can. Finley out.
Alright, well, I guess we gotta breach this place and murder all the imps and get the research data on their invisible missiles or whatever the hell he was talking about there. Whatever it is, I mean, if Imperials are involved, it can't be good in any way, shape, or form. So, probably best if we just put them all out of their misery, right? So, let's go ahead and do that. Hello, Mr. Imp. Cannoneer. Big boy word. Nope, stop. Don't do that. I freeze you. Alright, cool. And I think this is one of the weapons caches we gotta blow up. And another one. And we gotta go find the rest of them, which I think there's one down here. Oh, yep, there's 2 down here, and actually this is where our objective is anyways. So it all works out in the end. And why did you target the guy over here instead of the one that I am directly next to? That does not make any sense whatsoever. But it is what it is. Alright, actually, let's go ahead, stab this thing before we forget. And go ahead and nab this objective and obtain the research data.
I found the files about the Empire's stealth weapon research, but something's wrong. They're starting to erase themselves.
I used turbolift data cards all the time when I was here. They work with computers too. Maybe we can transfer the files onto the data card Remy gave us. Copy them before they get deleted. And what do you know? It worked. Not bad, huh?
That was fast thinking. Well done.
Fast thinking is my middle name. You suppose the Empire knows we're here?
Well, that can't be good. I'm just gonna go out on a limb here and say that that's probably not a good thing whatsoever, but these imps are dumb because I have the high ground. That means I win in every single situation and scenario imaginable. Now, let's go ahead and obtain the cloaking device prototype. And it looks like there's no Imperials in here, surprising, but okay. Cool, it is what it is. Oh, hello.
That's far enough. We're almost done here.
Nicolin, what are you doing?
The cloaking device prototype belongs to the people of Balmorra, not the Republic. This is our world, our war, and our victory.
The Empire was on the verge of wiping out the Resistance before we got here.
We've spent decades fighting for this planet after the Republic rolled over for the Empire. Now you're back to loot our resources? This prototype may be the most valuable technology on Balmorra. You're not taking it.
Aren't the Jedi all about justice? If that's true, let us leave with what's rightfully ours.
The Jedi will return this technology once we're done with it. Please hand it over.
The Jedi will return this once they're done with it. Hand it over, Avers. I'd offer you transportation, but I'm afraid the shuttle only seats 2. Good luck.
Oh, that was easy.
Now that's smooth talking. One thing's for sure, I'm not working for the Resistance anymore. Got a spare bunk on your ship for a superb combat medic?
We make a good team. No sense splitting up now.
Between my good looks and your lightsaber, there's nothing we can't do.
Warren, I have the cloaking device prototype.
After the blood that's been spilled today, that's a ray of hope. I'm returning to the Republic base where you first landed. Meet me there.
Alright, now I guess we will quick travel back to Bugtown and finish things up. And wow, this episode is well over an hour now. So let's see, hurry up and finish things off. And I think Warren's gonna be in here, and if he's not, then oops, I'm gonna have to go somewhere else. But I think he's gonna be in the base. I hope. Please be in the base, because I really don't want to have to go anywhere else. Yes, he's in the base. Cool. Sweet. I still have to empty out my inventory, but we can worry about that in a minute. And also, I have a new ability to learn, but I can do that off camera. So let's, for now, just finish up the Balmorra story.
I have the cloaking device prototype and the Empire's weapon research data.
We've denied the enemy a considerable technological edge and broken its hold on Balmorra. I'll send the research data to Coruscant. There's a Dr. Godera waiting to review it. Friend of yours, I understand?
Please give the doctor my regards.
I will. It's been a pleasure working with you.
Somehow I expected such an important device to be more impressive. I'll deliver this to Master Braga and the Council on Tython. Master Braga's faith in you is well placed. I'm honored to serve with you.
The feeling is mutual. Be well, my friend.
You should contact Master Braga when you return to your ship. He's eager to hear from you. Farewell.
Alright, so last thing we gotta do then, I guess, is use the holo terminal. So we will do that and then officially end off the episode.
Master Braga, the mission to Balmorra was a success. We have the cloaking device prototype.
Outstanding. I never doubted you for a moment. How did you find working with my old friend Warren? I've always been impressed by his keen insights.
Warren has a talent for finding the truth.
Those gifts are vital to achieving our ultimate goal. You've brought us a great leap closer to finding the Emperor. But there's a new problem. I've lost contact with my Padawan under unusual and dangerous circumstances. You're uniquely qualified to deal with this.
What is it that makes me so special?
Your former student, Kira, has much in common with mine. SWTOR is no ordinary Padawan. He was once a Sith Lord, a member of the Empire's Dark Council. We dueled on Dantooine. Fought for 3 days. I won when I convinced him to abandon the dark side and train as a Jedi.
Allowing a Sith to live is hardly a win. You've only delayed the inevitable.
If you could see how much he's changed, you wouldn't say that. SWTOR has fully embraced the Jedi way. Whatever has happened, it isn't his fault. He was guarding a Republic base on the planet Quesh when the Empire invaded and attacked our territories.
You trusted SWTOR to guard a Republic base in a war zone?
When I sent him, Quesh was peaceful, quiet, a good place for meditation while also serving the Republic. I just spoke with a soldier at SWTOR's base. It's surrounded by Imperial forces and my Padawan refuses to act. Without Jedi help, that base will fall. My Padawan won't answer his holo.
Sounds like he's afraid of something, but what?
Only a strong Jedi can help SWTOR and save the base. I'm transmitting the planet's coordinates now. Master Braga, out.
Go. He needs you.
and you need him.
Master? Why would I need Sajar?
You alright? The holo transmission's over.
It's a Jedi thing. None of your business. This sounds urgent. We should go to Quesh right away.
Yeah, we probably should go to Quesh right away, but I'm not going to do that because I am ending off the episode here because it is well over an hour at this point, and I think that is more than enough Old Republic goodness for one day. So, as always, I would love to know what you guys think of Jax's story of the Old Republic, or just whatever, down in the comments. I always love hearing from you, and if you enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate it if you dropped a like, as those really do help a small channel like this, and consider subscribing if you want to see more Outer Rim Cantina content in your sub feeds every week. That's all the time I've got for today. I hope to see you back here in the Cantina next time for another Star Wars video. Till then, may the Force be with you.